So our project was called The Characteristics of West Nile Virus Shown by Using the MODIS Satellite. It's by Alexandra Collins.
And Treasure Richardson. The purpose of this project was to show how mosquito vector-borne diseases hold a huge prevalence in the United States, and the purpose of the research is to describe possibly how different climates contribute to the mosquito population and spread of mosquito vector-borne diseases.
Our research question was, what environmental conditions best aid to an increase in West Nile virus case numbers?
So we used two different locations, a small rural town outside of Columbia, South Carolina called Hopkins, and a small suburban residential area outside of Chicago, Illinois called Hinsdale.
And what was really important about these two locations is that we, as part of our analysis, we also created 36 points in which we analyzed the types of vegetation in the environment in these two locations. And we found that this gave us a really good background about our areas of interest. And we suggest that other citizen scientists continue to use the GLOBE land cover observation tools in addition to GLOBE mosquito mapper tools to be able to get a better idea about the area. And we also completed some data analysis. To be able to do this, we looked at the R-squared value specifically to connect a statistical significance of time over environmental condition, which was moisture, and we connected that to case numbers.
Here are our results. Firstly, we looked at the recorded West Nile virus cases per year in 2013 through 2018 between the two locations. As you can see in the orange, data from suburban Chicago, Illinois, the cases were higher than in rural South Carolina. And due to the coronavirus and state issues,
Additionally, this is our data for the MODIS satellite moisture levels. As you can see from the graph and the R-squared value, there is no statistical difference or pattern showing here because of that low R-squared value. And so because there's no statistical pattern connecting moisture level to time, which is data over years, we cannot therefore connect it to case numbers.
And as you can see, is an example of 1 point from GLOBE land cover, showing surface conditions and classifications.
So our conclusion was that the moisture level did not aid to the continuation of West Nile virus mosquito cases, at least in our two study locations. However, we did gain information that the GLOBE land cover observations, in addition to mosquito mapper observations, provided the average resident / citizen scientist the ability to identify and study possible environmental conditions that best aid to West Nile virus to be able to identify areas at high risk.
Some of the best features of this internship was being able to meet new people and working with hardworking NASA scientists.
Also, there were some challenges, which included working online. It was very difficult to communicate. However, we found that there were more benefits than challenges that came with working online.
As a self-reflection, me wanting to be a future NASA scientist, I've seen how hardworking the NASA scientists we were working with were working, and how they took their job very seriously.
Yeah, and in addition to doing that, like Treasure, this internship opened up my eyes to the multitude of careers that I can connect with space and computer science. And I especially enjoyed learning about satellite data and the different possible careers that I can go into involving satellite data. So with that being said, we'd like to say a special thanks to all of our mentors, especially Dr. Rustain Lowe, Peter Nelson, Cassie Sofing, and Dr. Erica Podas for helping us with this project, and also the NASA team, of course. So we really thank you. It was a very unique opportunity, and I know I've learned so much, and so has Treasure, and we are very thankful.